The hidden cause of heart disease. It's not fat. It's sugar. According to the World Health Organization, someone dies from a heart attack every 2 hours. Renowned cardiologist Dr. Rob Sayu believes this alarming statistic stems from a long-standing misconception. For decades, the public has been taught that fat and cholesterol are the main culprits behind cardiovascular disease. But Dr. Sayu insists this couldn't be further from the truth. The real enemy is sugar. Sugar, not fat, drives inflammation. Dr. Sayu explains that some people, like himself, are genetically efficient at clearing sugar from their bloodstream. Their bodies quickly convert excess sugar into fat, which is stored safely in cells. In these individuals, the body's ability to produce fat actually protects blood vessels from injury. However, others cannot produce enough insulin, the hormone responsible for moving sugar out of the blood and into cells. When insulin production or sensitivity is impaired, blood sugar levels remain chronically elevated, creating a toxic environment in the bloodstream. Dr. Sayu's own research showed that elevated blood sugar can trigger inflammation within just 3 hours, leading to an immune response that damages blood vessels. Over time, this continuous low-grade inflammation contributes to atherosclerosis, or the hardening of the arteries. What's even more concerning, he says, is that this process begins earlier than most people think. Teenagers and young adults are now developing type 2 diabetes at unprecedented rates. Ironically, the 60-year-old skinny dt child who eats large amounts of sugar and starch may be at greater vascular risk than an overweight child whose body can still convert that sugar into fat. The misunderstood role of LDL. When blood vessel injury occurs, the body responds by producing low-density lipoproteins, LDL, to repair the damage. In this context, LDL is not the villain. It is a symptom of inflammation and part of the body, as natural healing process. Dr. Sayu compares LDL to fire trucks rushing to a scene. We see the fire trucks and assume they caused the fire, but they're responding to it. He warns that lowering LDL artificially with medication can harm other systems, since LDL also delivers energy and structural fats to cells throughout the body. Why fats are essential for a healthy heart. Despite decades of fear surrounding fat, Dr. Sayu emphasizes that fats are vital for cellular and cardiovascular health. Every cell in the body is surrounded by a double layer of fat, and the brain itself is about 65% fat. Some of these fatty acids are produced internally, but many must come from the diet. A low-fat diet, he argues, deprives the body of essential nutrients needed for cell structure, hormone production, and energy metabolism. Each heart cell depends on fats to maintain flexibility and communication. Without them, cells weaken and deteriorate. Moreover, the heart, one of the most energy-hungry organs, prefers fat as its main fuel source, especially under low-carb conditions such as during a ketogenic diet. Healthy fats also help regulate inflammation. Omega-3 fatty acids and certain saturated fats reduce systemic inflammation and protect blood vessels from plaque formation. The takeaway fats aren't the enemy. They're essential allies. To protect your heart, Dr. Sayu recommends focusing on natural, unprocessed sources of fat rather than manufactured ones. I don't like the term healthy fat, he says. I prefer natural fat, the kind your body recognizes and knows how to use. In short, sugar fuels inflammation, and fats sustain life. Understanding that distinction may be the key to preventing heart disease. The truth about fats. Why natural fats heal and manufactured fats. Harm. Manufactured fats are industrially produced oils, the kind that require extreme heat, chemical extraction, and hydrogenation to be made. To create them, we heat seeds, extract their oils, and alter their molecular structure through hydrogenation. This process transforms what was once a natural substance into something unnatural and inflammatory to the human body. Examples include grapeseed oil, canola oil, and Crisco, the latter originally developed as an engine lubricant, not a food. In contrast, natural fats occur organically in animals and plants. They require little or no processing, simply pressing or squeezing to extract them, as in the case of olive oil, coconut oil, or avocado oil. Whether you eat an avocado or press it for oil, you're consuming the same nourishing fat in its natural form. But if you squeeze a grape, you want to get oil unless you heat and chemically treat it. And that's where the problem begins. Natural fats, untouched by industrial manipulation, remain biologically compatible with our cells and essential for optimal health. The power of natural saturated fats. Dairy products such as butter, full-fat milk, and aged cheeses provide the body with saturated fats, key building blocks for steroid hormones and strong, resilient cell membranes, particularly in the heart muscle. Dr. Sayu points out a simple truth. No mammal can survive without milk. Every mammal, whether human, elephant, or whale, begins life sustained by milk, which is rich in saturated fat. If saturated fat were inherently dangerous, life itself wouldn't begin with it. Modern substitutes like infant formula may keep us alive, but Dr. Sayu argues they lack the same nourishment found in natural milk fats, which are essential for brain development and cellular growth. Meat, nuts, and seeds, essential partners in heart health. Foods like beef, pork, and lamb offer more than high-quality protein. They also supply vital fatty acids that help stabilize blood sugar, fuel the heart, and maintain metabolic balance. Equally valuable are nuts and seeds, particularly walnuts, almonds, and flax seeds, which provide both omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. These nutrients maintain vascular elasticity, prevent brittleness in arteries, and lower systemic inflammation, all crucial for long-term cardiovascular health. Statins versus natural healing. While healthy fats help the body repair itself, statin drugs, commonly prescribed to lower cholesterol, can interfere with these natural processes. Dr. Sayu warns that statins often impair liver function and reduce levels of coenzyme Q10, CoQ10, a compound essential for heart energy and muscle health. More troubling, statins can cross into the brain and disrupt cholesterol metabolism there. The brain makes up only 2% of body weight, yet uses 20% of the body's cholesterol. Blocking cholesterol production may therefore harm brain repair, memory, and cognitive function. Statins are also linked to an increased risk of diabetes, 7 to 11%, muscle pain and wasting, and a condition now formally recognized as statin-induced muscle atrophy, SIAMA. When a side effect becomes a named disease, Dr. Sayu notes, it's a sign of deeper problems. Take control, test, and transform. Instead of focusing on lowering cholesterol, Dr. Sayu encourages patients to measure what truly matters, the health of their arteries. A coronary artery calcium (CAC) scan detects calcium buildup, providing an early warning sign of atherosclerosis long before symptoms appear. With this information, you can make informed choices about diet and lifestyle to truly protect your heart. Rethink fats. Reclaim your health. It's time to abandon the outdated fear of fats and embrace their healing potential. By choosing natural, unprocessed sources of fat, from grass-fed butter and whole milk to olive oil, avocados, and fatty fish, you nourish every cell in your body. As Dr. Sayu reminds us, eliminating cholesterol doesn't fix the problem. It removes what your body needs to heal. Choose real food. Choose natural fats. And in doing so, you choose a stronger heart and a longer, healthier life.